Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is one gorgeous Backdraft Cobra. Yeah, she's got a beautiful, beautiful finish on it. It's British racing green, and it is looking slick as can be. If it was my car, I'd put a big number on that nose so it looked like a race car like back in the day. I mean, can you imagine taking this thing to a car show? I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. You're going to have about 50 people standing around you asking you questions about this thing. Even when you go to a gas station, I don't care where you go, you will draw a crowd with this beautiful car. I mean, this like turns the time back, like back to 1967, back when they were racing these babies. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the true knockoffs on it. Now those are the oversized wheels, and those knockoffs do operate just like they did back in the day. All polished up, looking good. We got polished up side pipes looking sweet. I mean, the paint on it is nearly flawless. I mean, I'm looking in that curve right there, and all the reflections look great. I mean, I don't even look like funhouse mirror in there. I mean, it is beautiful. And then the interior goes well with this color also. I like the fact that they use the black carpet in there. It looks like they've installed a radio in this car too. I hope you turn it up loud because you're not going to be able to hear much with those side pipes. It's got the 4-point harnesses in it. So, and I make sure you put that on, especially your passenger. Your passenger doesn't have anything to hold on to like the steering wheel or the shifter like the driver. Plus, the passenger doesn't know when the driver's going to take that quick corner. Man, I love the look of this thing. The stance is right, the color's right, I mean, everything. We got the quick jacks on the back like they used to use back in the day. Looks like we got a tonneau cover in there and a car cover. Plenty of room in the trunk there to take a small lawn chair and maybe a small cooler. I mean, you can see all the reflections in that green paint are just absolutely gorgeous. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this Backdraft, so you know we checked it out good before we laid out our money. And a lot of you may be thinking, what does that mean to you? Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. It's Cobra time, baby. Let's go. Can you imagine if Carol Shelby had a Coyote motor back in the day? Tell you what, he'd have really been whipping all them vets on the race course. Him and Ken Miles, they'd have been putting them into GT40s. Tell you, it is so smooth to drive when they've got these Coyotes on there. The acceleration response is amazing. Tell you what, the transmission feels great. Just dropped about 3 gears here, no problem whatsoever. Love this car, and don't forget we can ship it anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. I'm taking it real easy on the accelerator because if I didn't, you wouldn't be able to hear a word I said. A lot of you would probably think that's a good thing. You wouldn't be able to hear a word I said. Don't forget, Tom answers his phone 7 days a week and just about 24 hours a day. You can see everything you need right down here on the dash. Everything's placed real nice. Got the tach, the speedometer, water temp, voltage, fuel. This car's even got a radio in it. Of course, I don't know why you'd want to listen to the radio when you're driving this, but some people do. Brakes feel real nice. Steering feels great. Now, please subscribe to our channel. And make sure that you hit that little bell button so you get a notification when we get something new in. And I want to thank all 1.6 million of you who have already done that. Thank you so much. Now at Vanguard, we put every car up on the lift so you can check out the bottom side. As far as I know, we are the only company that puts every one of their cars up in the air. And we're headed back to the shop right now to do that. If you want to send an inspector or come out yourself, we would love to have you. And we're back at the shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath the Cobra now, and as you can see, the gas tank looks like it's brand new. All aluminum, looking good. The frame's all painted up, looking good. Now this has got the BMW center section and independent suspension. Out back, we just rolled it over and counted right around a 323 gear. And it is posi, it is disc brakes. I told you about the independent suspension. You can see the frame's all painted up, looking good. Look at these floorboards, they're all white, looking beautiful. We got a Tremec 5-speed, we got a hydraulic setup on the clutch, explosion-proof bell housing, aftermarket pan here, high torque starter. The BMW suspension up front, sway bar up here. We got big disc brakes up here also. It does have manual rack and pinion steering. Everything looking sweet under here. The nose is looking good. Now these noses are really close to the ground, so make sure you stay off the curb with it. Make sure you stay way back. Then we got the tires up here, has got the true knockoffs, and we got Nitto tires here, the 555s. Now remember, these knockoffs, you always knock them off towards the front of the car. All right, we got our tie wire here. We got jet coated headers. Everything looking great. We got the O2 sensor here. You can see how clean everything is. Out back here, let's see, these are 335/30 18s out back. Well, let's lower this baby down and look under the hood. We got Coyote power here, baby. She is sweet. This is a Gen 1, making a bunch of horsepower. Super cool, super fun to drive. Now this is the reservoir for the slave cylinder for the clutch. It does have power brakes. I told you about the manual steering. It's got the cold air on there. Everything looking beautiful under here. They've got this deflector plate here to get the hot air from the radiator out away from the cold air setup there. We got our overflow tank. Everything's blacked out, looking beautiful under here. She is cool, man. We got Coyote power under the hood of a Backdraft Cobra. So guys, give us a call at 248-974 9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.